Ladies and gentlemen, today what we have is a debate that needs to take place in the future. We cannot focus on the short-term effects only, but need to look at the long-term effects that this has, not only on the rhinos, not only on animals, but society as a whole. So ladies and gentlemen, today what we have is a proposition side that is literally trying to forget the foundation that the status quo has already set. They are failing to realize that the mechanisms that they want to implement can be used to strengthen the status quo, but moreover, as opposed to creating a problem which they don't have a solution to in the future. This is a proposition that is failing past examples, such as the ivory example that we brought up to you, where we told you that it has been tried before to legalize something that has been banned already. They legalized ivory, and in turn, the black market grew and it thrived. And the legal market had a demand which it could not satisfy. So we see that this is a policy that not only affects rhinos, but affects our country's tourism, the market itself, and our country's international perception. So ladies and gentlemen, in today's debate, we had three main clashes. And those are basically the effects that legal and illegal trade have, the black market, and the safety of the rhino. So now, under the effects that legal and illegal trade have, what we had was proposition telling us that the legal market creates less demand, and that this demand comes from medical use, and to take this out of the picture, we will educate people and therefore the demand will decrease. Well, we as opposition side have told you that, okay, this mechanism of education is something that we have been using and something that we can use as a catalyst to ensure that rhino poaching is decreased. So this is something that doesn't need to take place in their policy, so we feel we have won this point. But moreover, we see that when we go into the second point, a point leading to the second point is that they believe that prices will go down if they have a legal market. And we see that, well, if they're basing that fact on the fact that they say they have 47 tons of reserves, we come back to that and say, well, these reserves only focus on the short-term effects, and these reserves will eventually run out. So what we see is that the price in legal market is actually going to become more expensive because of the analysis that they have given us. So because it is going to shops, because there are more people needed, because there's anesthetics that needs to be used, it means the price will be more expensive and people will opt for the black market. So what else they said, which brings me to my second point of the clash, will be like, we'll have a black market that will be eradicated. And that, you know what, even if we don't eradicate it, we can regulate it. And what we said to the regulation point is, we can regulate the black market in our policy as well. So why not do it? So when it comes to the eradication of the black market, we see that it won't be eradicated, and because of the reason that I've stated already. So because the legal market won't be able to satisfy the demand that it has created, and because there are grey areas that it cannot meet. So because of that, the black market will, instead of actually being eradicated, start thriving. Now this moves me into our third clash, which is the fact that the rhinos will lose their horn, and that's the safety of the rhinos. And what we said to that is that, okay, they believe that it's okay for the rhinos to lose their horns because it will grow back. And what we said to this is, they grow back slowly. And that's the first point. What Prop really needs to realize that animals have rights. And if they surely understand that, then they should know that this compromises the rhino's safety and its ability to mate. And that is clear violation of its animal rights. And not only does it harm the rhino, but it harms our country's tourism. This is something that is inherently wrong, and this is something that is morally wrong. So it's something that we should not be doing nor supporting. So what we see is that for those reasons, opposition side wins. But moreover, we told you that the status quo is working, and it's working because we have public support now. We now have money, and we have more technology. So the status quo is bound to become stronger. So we might not lose the rhinos in 20 years or in 10 years, but what will end up happening is that if we continue supporting the status quo, we might not even lose the rhinos in the first place. So let's not go for the policy that wants us to create more problems for ourselves. Let's rather go and stick to what we have now, and rather strengthen it and support it so that we have a better future as a whole. So it's for these reasons that we feel that opposition side clearly takes this debate.